Hello and welcome to episode 11 of Soda Dungeon 2 100% Achievement Journey. We're gonna go through Dimension 8 without any problems and look at every achievement that we have left to do, including the secret ones. For those who want to avoid spoilers, there's always timestamps in the description below, and I'll let you know just before I say what the question marks are. Don't forget to subscribe if you like what you see, because we're approaching the 50 subs. By now you know the routine. We're gonna start with our initial run, but once again I spent too much money and I had to use Soda Junkies for a little bit. And now we're gonna do this run and see how far we can get right off the bat. And it reaches us to 629, which is a good start because there's only 800 levels in this dimension. So that's done. Now they gave us a bunch of quests in Dimension 7 and 8, especially Dimension 8. And I'm going to show you an achievement I just got. Unfortunately I don't have the pop-up, and here's the 30 quest achievement, which is kind of automatic. You just play the game, eventually you're gonna get it. Now here I'm gonna try something with miners, but I don't want to tell you right away what it is. And I failed at it. And when we're going to look at achievements, I'll tell you more about it. But I'm still going to show you a little bit of the run because, as you can see, I moved forward a little bit to 684 with the miners. More on that very soon. And level 26 for the miner, and of course the nurse, we want to push her as far as possible. She's 38. We're gonna do our first real push with the usual team that we have. By the way, there's gonna be a new team in next episode. And let's see how far we get. How we're gonna get to the boss. Well, that's the goal here. In a few seconds, it's gonna cut, and we're gonna see how far we're gonna get with this first run, or first push, I should say. There we go. Here's the boss. I only have 2 healers left. But I just want to see, as usual, the same routine. I want to see what the boss does to make a decision of what the strategy is going to be. So let's see. So the hits are fine, so single target hits, I can sustain them, but what I want to know is the boss special abilities. Can I sustain them? Here we go with Smite, and ouch, okay, that really hurts. And right away when I saw that, I thought of Dimension 6 boss, and I said right away in my mind when I saw that the first thing I would try to do without looking anything up is damage resist. Smite again, there you go, I'm already dead. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do damage resist. But first, let's look at achievements, and don't forget about timestamps. So 25 arena battles. I'm going to show you everything, including the secret ones. Dimension 8, okay, Dimension 10, that's what left. Mark, stun, back attack. So you need a Huntress and a Blade Master for that. Here you need a Transmute from Miner. This is automatic. It will happen by itself. And this one will be in a while, in a long time, I don't know when, probably in Warrior Dimension somewhere. This is automatic as well, so don't forget to skip if you don't want to know the question marks. Okay, so this is, you need to reach level 10,000. 10,000, so that will take a while as well. And this one is just to turn an enemy into rock and kill it with a pickaxe. That's what I was trying to do with the miners, but you gotta do it with the dark mage. With the dark mage, then hit it with the pickaxe. I didn't know that, so that's why I need to level up the Huntress, the dark mage, and the Blade Master, and that's what I'm gonna do. And in Warrior Dimension, the first episode of Warrior Dimension, I'm going to do those achievements. So I don't know about the gold one, if I'll be able to do it right away. Because I don't know if you need to be in a higher level to have a higher chance to get the gold or transform a mob into gold. We'll see when we get there. And that's the attempt for the boss. Like you saw, was as I was speaking, I put the usual talisman. I have my rock, which is, I don't know what level it is, probably level 6. I'm gonna speculate here, about 5 or 6, something like that. And we're going to see if I can sustain smite. Here's the second attempt at the boss. And let's see how it goes. So here I'm gonna try to poison the boss. Here I'm so successful. By the way, see how I try again? Later, not now. Later, much later, I'm gonna have to change make a custom script for the nurse, because I want her to stop trying to poison a mob if it's already poisoned. But that's down the road. I don't need that for now. Later on in War Dimension, when I'm much deeper and it's needed, I'll do it. There you go. I sustained smite, so I know I will be successful. I have infinite mana because of Mystic, infinite health because of Nurse, and I can sustain smite, so I don't see how I can lose. Oh, but the boss can heal itself. That concerned me because I thought, well, if the boss heals itself too much, I cannot do enough DPS. But if you look at the length of the video, you already know I'm gonna succeed. But it could have been a problem if he or she, I don't even know, but use the heal or the meditate too often, then I would have to increase my DPS by a lot. So things are going pretty good, no problem. I don't really see how I can fail here unless mid-state happens all the time. Well, here's another one, back to 6,000 health. But poison again, and look at that, 1,000. So when I hit poison, it's 1,000 every time. And that's gonna be the demise of the boss, which is already down to 2484. And uses smite instead of mid state, and now the boss is in the red and in big trouble. Smite again, and that's gonna be a win. In a few seconds, the boss is done. Now, here I was way ahead in terms of dimensions compared to videos done. It's always been a problem in this series. They take a while to make, and I cannot put 50 hours away a week on YouTube, unfortunately. So I said I stopped playing for a little bit. Then I said I'm gonna try to do a push just for the fun of it, see how far I can get. And I'm gonna use a Blade Master because the Blade Master is really far in terms of levels, much lower level than everybody else, and it needs to get to 25. So let's see how far I get on this run. That's the last run of the dimension. But there's a hole. There was a part where I wasn't playing at all, just waiting for videos to get released. And look at that, 1185. Right now, as I'm talking to you, I am in Warrior Dimension level 1002, something like that. So this is further than I am in Warrior Dimension. So I said, I think it's time for me to go in a new dimension. But that's good because it's gonna enable my Blade Master to level up. And level 40 for our nurse as well. Mystic 35 and Huntress also. I put the Huntress there, 22. Dark Mage 21, but of course Blade Master was the key here. 15. A lot of work to do, but at least it gained a few levels. And we're ready already to go in the portal and go to Dimension 9. We're getting close to the final destination. As usual, we're gonna look at the dialogue real quick. And there shouldn't be that many relics left. I guess 3, 8, 9, and 10. So let's see which relics there are left. Crit damage. Physical attacks, I don't really use that, but I use magic attacks, so that's what I'm gonna choose. There you go. time for Dimension 9. I'll try to produce the Dimension 9 video as fast as possible. I have all the footage, but it takes a while, and as I said, I'm unable to put as many hours as I want on YouTube. I'll do what I can. And here's the achievement I got. Complete Dimension 8. And that's it for the gameplay footage. This concludes episode 11 of Soda Dungeon 2 100% Achievement Series. 2 more episodes to go and we'll finally be able to start advancing in the warrior dimension. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, and by the way we're approaching 50 subscribers, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.